I have to get some more super glue. I think we got some inside. I found a little bit out here.
Might. Hello. Hey, everybody. Hey, Ziggy. Can you all hear me on the mic?
What's up, everybody?
You hear Danger? He thought his was off last week. Can you hear us?
Hola. Testing. 1, 2.
Ziggy said yes.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
I thought I'd do some rotational throwing. I haven't done any rotational throwing on the channel in quite a while. I don't think I've done much roto throwing since right after Danger Fest when I was showing off the fast draw timer.
Hey, Miguel Fish Bestie. You still coming tomorrow?
Okay, let a couple more people get in here. Don't cut my pee-pee off. Don't worry, the trouser snake is secured.
Hey, Spencer.
Got a couple things to talk about right off the bat. And Ziggy, I apologize, I haven't made a post about this yet, but I received a Christmas gift from Ziggy. Backyard Thrower is Ziggy. Subscribe to his channel. Check this out. Ziggy has been dabbling in the leather arts. Made me a sick tomahawk holder and 3 tomahawk sheaths. It's pretty sick. I'm especially stoked on this one. I wore it quite a bit yesterday and was using it. Very, very nice. The only thing that I would change, Ziggy, is this. I would just make this stiffer. I wouldn't put a screw there. That's the only, it's just hard to get it in and out when it moves so much. Other than that, really, really nice work. I like the clip. The clip slides on and off easy, so you don't have to take your belt off and slide it on there. I don't have any room. I got my knife throwing rig on right now, but well done. I guess I'm not sure if you're offering these to the public, if you're willing to sell these, Ziggy, but you did a very good job. And Backyard Throwers in the comments, and hit them up if you guys are interested in getting one of these. This is nice. Good, did a very good job, dude. The stitching's nice. Leather smells good. Good job. And it matches my other stuff. This is from Paul Macaron, Big Mac. So it pretty much matches all my stuff. So that's nice. I don't know if you did that on purpose or not, but I like I like black. Black's my favorite color, but for some reason I like the natural leather color. What is that even called? Is there a name for this color? Just leather? I mean, but there's different stains you can use, right? But good job, dude. Really good job. Did a good job of painting the rivets. Yeah. Good job, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm going to be using this, I promise. Front and back pockets. What do you mean front and back pockets? Oh, it'll slide in your back pocket? Are you talking about sliding into the clips? Is that what you mean?
Clip it in the front and back pocket.
Okay. That makes sense. I would rather...
Oh, it does make sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I would rather have it on my belt.
But
that makes sense. Yeah, it's
pretty
nice.
snug right there.
Nice. Now, I just need a set of tomahawks that are worthy of their own custom sheaths. All these years, 12 years, I still don't have a custom set of tomahawks. Lewis Prince, his Prince steel stuff is a little too expensive for my taste. So I talked to Larry Mayer of Offset Knives. He had some pretty good deals. I think I'm gonna hit him up pretty soon.
Right. Looks like we have the group in. Yep.
That being said, about Prince steel knives, tomahawks, they're the best you can buy. There's no one that makes better tomahawks.
They're phenomenal.
It's just, a set of threes, like
Well, and you don't throw them that
minimum
often
500.
either.
I mean, I still need a set.
Right, but for as often as you throw them, like,
I'm always borrowing people's for competition. How's everybody doing? Yeah, his stuff's...
oh,
James, what's up? What's up, Jeff? How's everybody doing tonight? Jen, what's going on? Good to see everybody. Yeah, we're just going to be doing some rotational stuff. This is not my normal setup. I decided to throw all my Bowies on tonight just because it feels cool. Got these bad motherfuckers right here. Got the baby Bowie. Got this, this one doesn't even have a name. It's one of my favorites though. Indonesian Bowie. Love that design. And then of course we got my 3 bullseye seekers on this side. Tried and true. But haven't done a whole lot of rotational throwing.
Big Dirty Dan said, love your stuff, brother. Your Bowie setup is sick.
Thank you. This has always been my jam. This has always been my favorite thing. Fast draw, just drawing from the sheath, Texas 3-step, and now no spin. I even have no spin rigs that I do from the sheath too, so. Ooh, I'm kind of sore. I did a lot of backhand yesterday, and that's a different muscle group right there. That shit hurts. But these all weigh very different. This one's heavy. So, but I got target here for 1 spin, and then the back targets are 2 rotations. Excuse me.
Nice.
Not used to grabbing all the way back there.
Someone wants to know, God bless USA, said, why do you need so many knives? Because he loves knives.
You answered the question, because I live in the United States. Why not?
Zay Brown wants to know, can you do no spin?
Yes. Yes. I do, yeah. Damn, that thing hits hard. Very different throwers. The weight of these are very different. I feel like a pirate. Arr.
Yes, he can throw backwards as well.
You name it, I can throw it.
Yeah.
Best knife throw on YouTube. Challenge me. I had a guy, listen to this, guys. I had a guy message me yesterday and challenged me to a fast draw duel. He lives in Europe. I'm not sure which country. I think it's Sweden or somewhere. And he was claiming some insanely fast throws, faster than I've ever done. He was claiming 0.45 with his hand on, like we do here in the United States. No, you're not, dude. No, you're not. Anyway, I plan on going to Europe in the next year or two. I got to take care of some legal stuff. But
we'll watch the challenge.
I'm not saying he's lying. I'm not saying he's lying. I just think his times were wrong. The timer was screwed up or whatever. So that'll be interesting. 0.45. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
But.
Damn, that one's heavy. It's different to throw in sequence with these. I was wondering about that. I can't snap it like I want to. Everybody have a good Christmas? Anybody get anything cool, knife-wise? I didn't get any new knives or anything. I don't even need them. I don't need anything knife-wise. I'm spoiled. Can I throw an axe, please?
Nice. Spencer got a cold steel tie machete.
Oh yeah? Interesting.
James Modern Bushcraft said he didn't get any knives, but he got slippers though.
Got what?
He got slippers though.
Slippers? You got one of these? This one actually isn't mine. I've been waiting to use this. My brother picked this up a while back. This thing's sick. I love this thing. It feels good. It feels better than the katana machete that I have.
And
Came with the edge is okay. I guess it's okay for a machete. I'll run that through my my sharpener and get it shaven sharp. We'll whack some bottles with it.
Jen said she bought herself sheaths from Zicky.
Oh, nice.
It's a good Christmas present, Jen.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Jeff, you are correct. He said he didn't get anything for Christmas, but his son brought groceries. Food is good. Jeff,
You kind of need it to live.
Brighton said, oh yeah, no knife, but he just got done riding dirt bikes.
Nice.
Night Wrangler 45, he has actually a lot of throwing knives if you watch his channel. He's just doing some bowies right now.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of no spin and instinctive stuff for the past few weeks, so just thought I'd do something different.
Oh, Proxy said, my cousin gave me a half-face fixed blade for EDC, liquidating his collection.
Ooh, nice.
Right.
Hell yeah, dude. Keep edging. Keep Jing that D. Good job.
Yes, he has throwing stars and spikes.
If you name it, I got it.
Right, Joey?
Oh.
Brennan wants to know. Yeah, there's no internet, not even Sprint. It's doing it again. Okay, here it goes. All right. Back up. I'm sorry, guys. There's something going on, but I think we got it back up and going now. Oh my. Jay Modern's Bushcraft. I see that. It's on a tripod, I'll have you know.
What?
Jay Modern's Bushcraft said, this is what happens when you let a woman work the camera. And he put, just kidding. I won't ban you. Dawn said, I got my WWK League shirt, but no knives or gear. I guess I buy them when I see them. Laugh out loud.
Did they all get new shirts this year or something?
They get new shirts every year.
Or was it for the
It's
their own
league.
groups?
Yeah.
Are you guys making shirts?
Well, there's all one league shirt, but yeah, we're going to make something. I'm just not sure what yet. Especially since you're letting us use your slogan. They want to know at what age you started your collection.
Like 32.
But
I mean, I always had knives growing up, but I never really had a collection or anything.
So Knife Wrangler 45 is the one that asked about your collection, but he's wondering how long it took for you to get to the point where you're at currently. Lots of hours.
What, the collection or my skills?
Probably the...
You know, I've been doing this for 12 years, so I've been at it for 12 years, but here's part of my collection on the wall here. Got katanas. All these are throwing knives. That's not all of them. And I got a bunch of other stuff that's inside the house. Oh.
Jerry, I will talk to you outside of here on that satellite.
Huh?
I was responding to Jerry. Thank you very much.
Damn. This one here was handmade in Indonesia. It's one of my favorite designs. I'm a sucker for a Bowie knife. Beautiful. Hollow pins, leather scales, S-guard. It's peened, or riveted, peened, whatever.
Those sounded good.
Yeah. All my sheaths are in different positions.
Knife Wrangler 45, he's been the one asking questions, but he said, I'm very impressed. Finally nice to find someone that has the same interests. And very impressive throwing skills as well. That's incredible.
I appreciate that, man. You should consider subscribing. They got a sale that's free. You can subscribe for free. You subscribe to me and you got a knife anything channel, I'll subscribe back for sure. Or if you're just good at something, like you put time into learning a skill, I'll subscribe back. Oh. Wrong spot.
Tornado subbed for you, babe.
What's that?
Tornado subbed for you.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it. We do giveaways pretty often. Yeah, first Thursday of every month we do a giveaway. Appreciate that. Okay. I should have got out some other shit. I want to do something different.
Thank you, call sign Mars. Thank you very much. Bushcraft said, how about some no spin?
I do that all the time.
He's just trying some rotational tonight.
I wanted to do something different. Give me a couple more minutes and I'll throw some no spin for you.
Awesome. The tornado that subbed, he said, I've been getting my knife collection up and I'm getting back into throwing. I will be watching now. I know your page.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. I'm glad you're getting back into it.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Knife throwing is a lot more popular now than it used to be, thanks to the internet. So yeah, I see a lot of people say that, like they used to throw when they're younger, or they see some of my videos or someone else's videos and they're getting back into it. It's pretty cool.
Knife Wrangler 45 said, have you ever thrown one by the blade and not the handle on your bowies?
Yeah, but because these are all in sheaths, I can only grab by the handle. So I only throw these 1 rotation, 2 rotation, and 3 rotations. 3 meters or 10 feet, 5 meters or 16 feet, 7 meters or 23 feet. But yes, these throwing knives generally are not sharp. They're just pointy. But yes, blade throw. This is, I'm gonna have to get really close to the camera here. I'm gonna move you back. This is 6 meters, 2.5 rotations. Oh, damn. I don't particularly like to throw Bowie knives from the blade as much as I do other knives like daggers. These are mainly these knives are just for throwing from the handle, but you can throw any knife any way. Let me try it again.
Nice.
There we go.
Hey, Ethan. And oh, you know, he does throw half spin. A lot, actually. He throws all styles.
If you guys have any questions about throwing, like techniques or anything, that's why I'm here. I'm here to help. I'll teach you anything that I know for free. Yeah, let me take this belt off, man. This thing's heavy. Everybody likes no spin.
Yeah, I was just going to say Jay's Modern Bushcraft posted the last time you watched you throw rotational, you popped a balloon from my mouth. He's like, that was scary.
Oh, damn, that was a while ago.
That was a while ago that we did that then.
But that's my one rig. Here's my other rig. This is a single knife rig. All custom. I know I've shown this off many, many times. $1? Damn,
Nice.
dude. Calm down.
No,
I don't need that shit. I do this stuff for free.
He's a new.
Just subscribe to the channel.
That's awesome.
Appreciate it.
Let's see. Tornado says, does a Bowie need a good balance to be thrown?
No. Yes and no. You don't want a Bowie knife that's like crazy handle heavy or crazy tip heavy, but throwing knives being balanced is the biggest myth in knife throwing. You can throw any knife any way. Some are designed better than others, though. You know, for instance, a tomahawk. And I've cut this handle down. The handles usually come 22 inches. This one's 13. I even got it marked right there. But look where the balance point is on a tomahawk. See how crazy that is? Then, for instance, okay, we got a print steel stiletto right here. Thank you very much for the donation, man. That's very cool. Print steel stiletto right here. So it has handle scales. So knives with handle scales generally are heavier on that end because of the scales and to the rivets. So this one is slightly handle heavy, and most knives with scales are slightly handle heavy, and most no spin knives are handle heavy. There are very, very few knives out there that are blade heavy. Now I've seen a lot of how-tos written on the internet, how to throw knives, and they always get it wrong. They always say that knives that are blade heavy spin quicker, and that's not true. People that write those articles don't know what they're talking about. I have very few knives that are tip heavy. This one here is made by Casey Carmack, and it's slightly blade heavy. So you can always tell the shorter side has got more weight on it. So this knife spins differently. I don't particularly like this knife for spin throwing because it throws me off. This is where I was standing for those throws. I'm gonna throw it by the handle, and it's probably, I don't know. Yeah. So it hit very tip up. Yeah, both of those hit tip up. There's a lot of factors that come into knife throwing, little tiny nuance things. Now I can take this knife and stand in the exact same spot and spin it quicker. Maybe not. Was it hitting? So, okay, I need to be further back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so. Mm-hmm. Okay, so same throw. There it is.
Thank you, Sonny.
If it's handle heavy, it spins quicker from that end. If it's blade heavy, it's, it pulls itself out of your hand. So it changes. Like from now a blade throw, it'll be different. I don't want to get too deep into that though.
Okay, so Jabi Bonson asked if you could throw two tomahawks at once. Any variation? Yeah.
We had a couple people ask me to throw no spin first, so let's get that out of the way.
And then Jeff White did have some So, oh, you know, said, I can never get the release right on the military half spin. Because you asked for things people wanted to learn. And then Jeff White said, what are some tips for throwing instinctive half spin with live edge?
Instinctive half spin with a live edge is the military grip was literally made so you can throw a sharp blade. Let's take my Espada. This thing's razor sharp. I would never want to wrap my fingers around the blade and throw it like a normal throwing knife. So military grip was literally made, that's military grip right there. You use your thumb to slow down rotation and you choke up for further distances and further down for closer distances. I'm not going to be throwing this knife in here because I have concrete floors. I got padding down, but this thing's so sharp it'll just go right through. But that's how you grip a sharp knife, or if you got a, I don't have another knife on me like that, but if you have a sharp knife, I would rather throw a knife by the handle any day. That's what no spin is for. If I was ever going to throw a knife at someone for self-defense or combat or whatever you want to call it, it would always be no spin. The tip is always forward. Half spin is very good, but you need to have that correct distance, and no spin, it's just superior in my opinion.
And also, Ethan said that you have inspired him to start knife throwing.
Good, man, good.
Awesome. Glad you've been watching, Ethan.
I need to make another video. People always ask me what's the best knife to get into knife throwing. Of course, you custom anything, any custom knife you're gonna get is excellent, but they're expensive and they're not always available. So I always steer everybody to Amazon. Amazon got crazy good knives for the price. The community always gives me shit about suggesting Amazon knives, but that's what I started off with. I started off with the shittiest knives you can think of. It doesn't matter. The knife doesn't matter. It's you. Custom knives are better, but, you know. All right, let's do some no spin. Should have warmed up a little bit. Damn. There we go. Knives are a little cold too. Fucker.
H Football 9634. Are you looking for rotational or no spin on gripping the knife? Oh, have a good day at work, Creepy. Happy New Year. We'll see you next Thursday. Creepy Gallery has to go to work.
Thanks for watching.
Said Happy New Year.
We're live here every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time.
Adam B just said, the last time I saw this channel, he was pissed.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Prove it. Prove it.
Knife Langer 45 says, do you guys sell the knives that you have at all? And if not, that's completely fine. But also, where do you get the knives you're currently throwing?
I'm sponsored by a company out of Canada called Delta to Alpha. All of my designs and many, many other designs are available there. deltatoalpha.com.
Hold on.
I forget my discount code, I'll be honest. But I do have a discount code.
Babe, Mike Oxmall said to tell you hi and that you're doing a collab together.
Read that name again, babe.
Mike Oxmall. Oh my God. Why did you have me read it again? That's bad. Oh, that's
What you gonna tell me
horrible.
next? Mike Hunt says hello to you.
Why did you make me do it again?
Ah.
Jason Hall said, I cannot get the no spin down. I usually do the instinctive half spin and got pretty good with it over the years and good at judging my distances, but have a hard time with the no spin.
No spin's more difficult. I find half spin easier myself. Just start off close to your target and release here. You start your release here. Yeah, it's called no spin. I like to call it anti-spin, but technically it's quarter spin. You start your release here, and it comes out of your hand about right here, and you use your finger to brush the knife to cancel spin.
Age Football 9634, did that help answer the question about your grip?
Ah. Ouch, damn.
Babe, did you water your targets tonight?
Yeah.
So Ethan, he waters his targets every time he comes out to throw.
It's rare that I don't water them.
He asked if
They last so much longer.
You did, you got me. Dawn, I'm sure Tim's losing it right now. And any other questions you may have, Jason, you can either watch next week and ask or shoot him an email at fulltangclan@gmail.com.
Yeah, if you want me to check your technique or help you with anything, send me a video of you throwing to my email. fulltangclan@gmail, same name as my YouTube channel. My arm's still sore. Oh, shit. Let's do some half spin. Whoops.
Hey, Larry.
What's up, Larry?
The Real Cat 2, yes, he's just throwing the knife straight with no rotation right now.
This was half spin.
Oh, that one's half spin, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was just alternating.
He was just asked if you wanted to make sure it wasn't rotation. So.
Oh, no, what I was just doing there is half spin. There's many different ways of doing half spin. Underhand is my favorite. I was just demonstrating how easy it is to change distance. Like this close one here, and then the far one. Close, up, far.
Electric Chris said, if you were throwing a knife, which would you be, excluding the ones you named after you?
Say that again.
Electric Chris, he said, if you were a throwing knife, which would you be, excluding the ones that are named after you?
If I was a throwing knife?
Yep.
Man, that's a tough question. Probably, I don't know. Well, I would probably want to be a sharp throwing knife just so I had more versatility. And in that case, there's not a whole lot of sharp throwing knives out there that are meant for throwing. So I'd have to probably be a Baby Tooth by Jason Johnson. I hope to have my own sharp design out there soon, but right now I would want that versatility, so it would have to be a Baby Tooth. Now he makes a saber tooth as well, a bigger version, but the smaller version I like better because it's easier to carry, and I think it's a better thrower in my opinion. Give me a minute, I have to pee. Entertainment.
Yeah. Mike, I'm not going to read your last name this time, but I will ask him when he comes out about that, or does anybody in the comments have an answer about would knives cut out of red iron structure beams be decent starting knives or a waste of time? All right. I will ask him when he comes back in here shortly. Hi. Hope everybody's having a good night tonight. He's on his way back in. Babe, the gentleman, Mike, that I'm not saying his last name this time, does have a serious question, though. He said, would knives cut out of red iron structure beams be decent starting knives or a waste of time?
I would assume those would be a waste of time. I used to be an iron worker myself, and I've never heard of anybody making knives out of I-beams. Rebar isn't that great either. I do know I do have a friend, kind of a friend, in Canada, Josh Shugart. He has kind of perfected making sharp knives out of rebar. Now, if you were to ask all of the knife makers, they say it's not possible. There's not enough carbon to make it hard enough, but somehow he's figured out how to do it. But no. If you're, okay, so throwing knives don't need to be crazy. Like, if you get a good old antique saw blade, you can get them, cut them out, put a grind on them, and you're done. You don't even need to heat treat them. There's certain steels, they won't get hard enough to put an edge on them, but they're good enough for throwing knives. I'll show you my designs came out of that right there. That is that design. Now this piece did not come out of that, but I have other ones that did.
Larry said rebars are better than I-beam.
See, I don't even know I've never even known what I-beam kind of steel that is. I have no idea. I should know. All right.
He said thank you.
You're welcome. I know a lot. I don't know everything. I have friends that know everything.
Hey, that's why they're
I'm not a knife maker. I'm more of a knife thrower. I design knives. I've made some knives myself, but nothing that I needed to heat treat to put an edge on or anything. I just make throwing knives. I have other friends that do all that other shit for me.
Babe, what was the name of your big black folder? Wildman 81.
The Espada, Cold Steel Espada XL.
Thank you. You didn't catch it earlier.
Don't do that at home.
The I-beams are mild steel.
Well, I know that, but I don't know. So is rebar. So I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. There's so many different steels, dude. So many.
Ethan wants to know, do you have any titanium throwing knives?
No. Titanium is not good. One, it's too light. Two, it's too expensive. And three, it would snap. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no one makes a blade out of titanium that I know of. They make parts out of titanium to make the hardware later. Titanium is mainly just for weight reduction. That's what it was, I came from the BMX world, so that's generally what that was used for.
What's the best metal you suggest?
The best metal for throwing knives?
Yeah.
That all depends on the heat treat. If you're not good at heat treating your knives, then it doesn't matter. But I got knives made out of 1095, 5160, 52100 ball bearing steel, L6 tool steel, 440A or 440C stainless. Stainless is the cheaper way to go. They're not the best in the long run. You start smacking these are stainless right here. You start smacking them together, they burr easily. There's what was flying steel. Flying steel was using all kinds of like nickel mixed 5Ni. I don't even remember, dude. There's so many. 1055 carbon. Spring steel. A lot of spring steel.
That's what some people suggested.
For 450 hard ox. There's AR 500 steel. The list goes on and on. And you know, throwing knife doesn't have to be crazy. All it has to do is not snap and not bend. So like right there in the middle. Throwing knives are pretty easy to make. Like, I highly suggest getting some mild steel, cutting it out on your own, throwing it, and seeing if you like it. Yes, it will bend, but then you can take that design, refine it, and then either figure out how to heat treat your own with better steel, or send it off to another maker and have them make it for you.
So Brian read 2 questions. He's the same guy. It said best starter knife for throwing, and then he said, how do you pick size and weight for throwing knives?
Man, so
right.
Everybody is different. The best starter throwing knives, it depends on what kind of throwing you want to get into. There's rotational, there's no spin, then there's half spin. No spin and half spin are generally instinctive throwing where you don't need to know your distances. Rotational knives are generally longer, 12 to 16 inches. No spin knives go anywhere from 12 all the way down to 8.5 inches now. So it's a wide range there. I always suggest everybody go to Amazon, pick Cold Steel, Boker, Condor, then we got TE Dojo, Throw Club, JXE, JXO. The list goes on and on. There's so many good throwing knife makers out there now. And China has flooded the market with cheap, really good throwing knives for the price. I call those gateway knives. Once you get into that, if you continue with the sport, you're gonna grow from there. You're gonna want to get better stuff. Then you're gonna get into the custom stuff. Almost all the stuff you saw on my wall is all custom. They're more expensive, but they're gonna last you a lifetime. You know, custom throwers are generally about $100 to $150, give or take. Stuff on Amazon, you can get a set of 3 for $45 now. So it is what it is.
He said dope, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And
that's why I'm here, man.
Sailor
Spread the knowledge.
Sailor CB likes your neck knife, and he wonders what it is.
I always get, it's crazy. I always answer the same questions every live video. It's all good though. This is an old school Cold Steel Tokyo spike neck knife. They do not make these anymore, unfortunately. The new neck knives that you get are junk. I would not buy one. These are full tang. The new ones are not. If you're gonna use it just as a regular knife to cut things, yes, buy the new ones. If you're planning on throwing it, you're using it for any kind of hard use, don't. These are almost impossible to find now. I wish I had a couple more.
He said 10-4.
But, Shiza.
Jace Modern Bushcraft said, yep, you're right. Many products from China is great for finding out what features you like and what you do not.
I competed with shitty Gil Hibben United Cutlery. You guys know United Cutlery comes in a magazine. It's like Mall Ninja stuff. There's like all kinds of cool stuff in there if you don't know anything about real knives. I bought all my throwing knives from there in the beginning. I competed with them, did very well. It's not the knife, it's you. The skill comes from you. Yes, certain knives are better for certain things, but I competed in my first tournament and scored expert with really crappy knives. I mean, they used to snap all the time. I used to break them all the time, but I was so used to that knife, I kept buying them over and over. They were mass produced, so sometimes I'd buy some, they would never break. Other times I'd buy a set of 3, they would break immediately. So you get what you pay for. Oh, shit. That was a good one.
You too, Sailor. Have a great New Year. Michael Thoman said, I wish we had a throw Joe like you guys. We are in the garage practicing.
You know.
We worked hard for this one.
Yeah, man. I used to not have this, so very grateful to have this. Man, I'm still sore. I didn't realize how sore I was.
We rented for 11 years waiting to find our property that we could have. All right. Babe, it's 6:50. 96 wants to know if you're doing the wheel tonight.
No wheel tonight, but I will be doing a trick shot here in a minute. We're not doing a giveaway or anything tonight, but I am going to be doing a difficult one, so I might as well set that up.
G10MT, we are from Indiana, in the United States. He throws in the yard too. We do have a pretty sweet pole barn, so.
Okay. What am I going to do?
Oh, yeah. Jace Modern Bushcraft. Warm is nice, but the snow makes it a no-go for me outside. But I can't blame you.
Yeah, dude, I understand, man. Throwing in the snow sucks. But in Indiana, where we're at, dude, the past 3 years, I've been able to throw outside in a t-shirt every month, every winter. You know, so things are warming up. I don't know if it's global warming or fucking pole shift change or whatever, but.
Colton, if you go back to the beginning of the live, and several times he's done several views around how many knives he has in the garage, which.
Yeah, and you know, not only that, like I have over. You know, during these lives, I ended up repeating myself a lot, and which is fine. I know new people ask questions, and that's why I'm here. But I have I think I'm close to 900 videos on my channel, and everything on there is knife, tomahawk, or sword related. Pretty much everything. So there's a wealth of information there. Yeah, I do need to make another video about beginner knives because I get that question all the time. But
so Spencer just said, I got two things, but Spencer said, the winter weather is my excuse for losing fast draw this year. And then coming through TV, you said highs 50 tomorrow in Warsaw, Indiana.
I know.
By the way, coming through TV, so we're in North Manchester.
The problem with that, in daylight savings time, it's dark when we leave for work. It's dark when we get home. So I'm grateful for this. And you know, check this out. I'm spoiled. There's a range behind that. I got a range here. Then I got 3 ranges over here. So this is kind of a dream come true, having this spot here. I used to throw in a 1-car garage, an old school 1-car garage for years and years and years. I only had 4 meters. In here I got 50 feet. I could throw 50 feet in here all day.
Beaver said break out the Funyuns.
The Funyuns, yeah. I don't know if you saw, but James Nation posted he stuck an onion ring earlier today. I was like, you son of a bitch.
And then Alien 96 said anti-gravity trick shot.
So the problem with that is...
Agreed.
I'll do another one. I'm not going to do it live because every time I stick my knife, I got to climb a ladder to get it. So, you know, those trick shots that I did on the ceiling, and if you guys haven't seen those, you got to go back and watch the videos. You know, I damn near killed myself making those.
I came out in the middle of that one.
Okay. You guys just have to be patient with me here. We're going to do 2 rotations, 5 meters, and pin a can with this knife here from Indonesia. This knife has got a rad story. The first time I won first place, rotational knife at Joe Darrett's throw. Whenever you do that, you get first pick off the prize table, and his prize tables are legendary, and this is the first knife I gravitated to. I actually had to beat a very good friend of mine. We had a tie, and that was a really cool moment. I threw against outlaw, Justin Cooper. He's one of the best knife throwers in the world. He actually posted a video today.
Awesome.
Yep.
I miss Cooper.
I do too. Let me, okay, baby. The knife throws so good.
Yeah, Dawn just said, yeah, I don't think that's necessary. Go watch the videos. Need you here.
I mean, I'll do it, but it's
That's
just,
right, Dawn.
I'm trying to keep people's attention. So, all right. Here we go. The trick is throwing the can right. I put a piece of steel in there for weight.
I know, Alien 96.
Not bad. Good can toss. Good can toss. Man, this knife's sexy. That's Bowie knives. That's what a knife should look like, in my opinion. America. Woo!
Hey, babe, I got a new one. Kid0420 says, I'm getting into throwing here in Indiana. I've been making my own blades
Ooh.
in store, but I really like throwing. It's very rewarding. Have any pointers or advice I'd like to hear? Thanks, brother.
Hey, man, a fellow Hoosier. I don't know where you live. We're in North Manchester, Indiana. Email me, fulltangclan at Gmail. Fulltangclan at Gmail, just like my channel name. Hit me up. If you're close enough, you're more than welcome to come over here and I'll teach you in person. I've got so much information to give to you that I can't really do right now. Yeah, looking forward to talking to you. I got several people that are supposed to come over soon. Looking forward to it. Alan, you're one of them. Oh, I can feel this one. This one's gonna be not too hard, I don't think. Damn. I'm getting old. Oh. Okay. We're tracking good. Can toss is good.
On. Jay's Modern Bushcraft just recommended to everybody that he says he advises watching some of your older playlist videos.
I got a lot of videos, man. You can go all the way back to when I was a very beginner. I sucked. I was, it's funny to go back and watch those videos. But I was just into knife throwing, just into it, as much then as I am now. It never gets old to me.
Larry, would love to have you anytime.
Oh. As long as you're not a weirdo.
No, Larry said he wants to come over one day.
Oh, we already know he's a weirdo.
We love you, Larry.
Oh, damn. Tweak my knee. I might have to start wearing my knee brace again. Oh.
I told you. My hip was hurting today, so.
Heavier knife's harder to snap it into place where I want it. I had to super glue my leather. Got a little bit of a split right there. And the super glue seems to be holding up pretty good, actually. It's the first time trying that.
Edwin CV asked, do you have a Navy World War II knife to throw?
I've got a World War I German bayonet. I've got a meat cleaver from World War II. It's not a military knife by any means, but this one is circa World War II era, and that gold is not rust. That is a gold paint that is original on this thing. You know, I might throw this another time. I don't throw this very often. It's an antique, and it was given to me by one of my very best friends, Turkey Sandwich. This thing's a beast, dude. It was chop a leg off, easy. It's a Riddle. It says lid steel on it. It's all stamped and everything. One of my more prized possessions right there.
So LazTech1 said, are you chasing the can with a knife or are you throwing the can into the line of fire?
Both. If you can aim your can and throw your knife there, it's much easier, but from this far back, I'm tossing the can and then I'm tracking it. So both. The closer you are, the easier it is to toss your can where you want it. I prefer to do this from further distances because it helps me track. There's timing and then there's left and right as well. It's much more satisfying from further back. Oh,
That was close.
very close.
Hey, Alien96 said, hey Brandon, you seen Ty's tutorial yet and have you tried it? Dude, I got a gas mask and original helmet.
TY. Tian Yi. His name's
Okay.
Tian Yi. He calls himself TY because it's easier for us dumb Americans. Yes, he was here. Go back, he was here last summer and he tried showing me that throw. It is insanely difficult and man, it's so cool when it works. And I'll be honest, I haven't tried it since then. It's very similar to the rough cut guy, the new dart knife guy. Very similar. There's just not a lot of spin on it like the dart knife guy does. But no, it's true no spin. It's literal, straight out of your hand like a missile. It's rad. Actually, TY left me his knives here.
Tim Lennon, in answer to your question, you are correct. That is the older version of
Almost.
the cold steel spike.
Oh,
Dang it.
hit the lip.
The Edwin CV that asked about the Navy knife, he said the Navy knife he has is the RHPAL 36.
Ooh, not familiar with that. A Navy knife? I'm not familiar, man. You'd have to show me a picture. I mean, I've probably seen a picture of it, but I'm not familiar with that name.
Would tungsten be a good throwing material?
As a matter of fact, I have a tungsten thrower. It weighs literally double. If you have a piece of steel, carbon steel, and that tungsten thrower, there's a carbide. Tungsten. No, it's tungsten. It weighs twice as much as the exact same size. But the reason I don't throw it in here is because of the concrete. It will snap in half. It's so hard. It's so heavy, but it's so hard. It's something that you only want to throw outside because, you know, if it hits anything hard, like another knife, concrete, anything, it'll just snap in half. It's so brittle.
Ah, dang it.
Damn.
So, Michael, an answer to the trick shot with the can to Danger Fest. That is, him and a couple others do a trick shot portion at Danger Fest, and it's any trick shot you want to do, and we film it and then score it later.
Oh.
Have you thrown a K-bar, babe?
Yeah, man, you know what? The K-bars, I've never bought one. I think I've thrown one before, but the rat tail tang. Rat tail tang's no good. Throwing knives need to be full tang. The full tang means this. You want to see steel going all the way. So rat tail tang means the handle grip slides over the middle, and then there's a small piece of steel going through there. Rat tail tang's no good. You can throw a K-bar. How long is it going to last? That's the question. You can throw a folding knife. Not a good idea, but you can.
Babe, I answered a question for a gentleman on your throwing knife about it looking like the old spike. He said he was trying to find the Scottish spike today, but he thinks they discontinued it, so he ordered the Bowie spike instead. Is that the new one that you said is not good?
I don't think that you can find these anymore, dude.
He said that's what he was trying to, and he couldn't. He
Yeah,
thought they
they make this version now in the new style. I think it's still called the Tokyo Spike. But, you know, as long as you don't throw it, it's fine. Ah! Very close. Oh, man. That's wild. Right there. Then it hit it on the other side, on the lip, too. Shit. Be switching cans here in a minute. Once they get too dented up, they fly differently.
Babe, do you have, I can't remember, do you have any videos on how to make a target? Jimbo wondered.
I don't have a tutorial on how to make an end grain target. I will never make another end grain target as long as I live, as long as I have log rounds. This is cottonwood. You cut them, you're done. End grain targets look cool, they're professional as shit. They don't last very long.
I think Kimberly Mitchell way back when
there's several.
There's several.
Search how to DIY something like that, end grain target. Several people are going to come up. Kimberly Mitchell, the bladed broad, has a very, very good one. There's several people that have some.
Yeah.
I don't have a whole lot of tutorials, I'll be honest. There's already a lot of really, really good information.
You said cheers, mate, with the
out there.
With the thumb up.
I do need to start making more tutorials. I really do. Ah, come on.
Alien 96 said you should make a folding thrower. He thinks you can.
I've thought about that, but the logistics and the engineering that goes into making a proper folding knife, there's a lot to that, and then what's the point? Am I going to sell them? Then you got to worry about warranty. I've seriously thought about this. I really have. But I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze.
Matthew the King said, I gave my brother a throwing knife for Christmas based on your recommendation.
Awesome. Good. Which one did you get? Of course, customs are always better, but you know, everybody can afford a
Larry,
$150
can you jump on
throwing knife.
Ethan's question for me?
Damn.
He said it was a cold steel knife, the Jack Dagger.
Yep. Very good knives. Very good. Excellent for beginners. You know, they come razor sharp, so be careful about that.
What's the longest distance you've effectively and accurately thrown, and what was it?
50 or 60 feet. I'm not too bad, but I had the world record for the longest knife throw in a competition back in 2016. It was like 68 feet, and then it was quickly taken by a really good friend of mine named Paul Macaron, and his record still stands, I believe, 72 or 74. It's been a long time. But 50 or 60 feet, I'm pretty decent.
Zach Labs, lots and lots of years of practice. Babe, Zach Labs said, love your skills, man. Keep it up. Any tips on how I can get to your level of skills, how to develop it, and how long did it take? And what blades do you use? All in one.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Throw every day, every single day. I was obsessed for years, dude. I was throwing 3 to 4 hours daily, every day. I was obsessed. You need a really good core foundation. Fundamentals are key. You need a good, strong base. Stick with one thing. I started with rotational throwing, what I'm doing now, before I got into the instinctive stuff with no spin and half spin. Now I throw everything. I love throwing all the different styles. Get one set of knives and stick with those if you can. I always recommend the Griffins, but if you can't afford those, Cold Steel, Pro Flights, Boker Zeal 2, Condor dismissals. Those are the 3 that I always recommend for rotational throwing. I've answered this a couple different times in this video, so you go back and yeah. Damn.
Let's see. And Ethan asked about German steel.
What's that?
Ethan asked about German steel quality.
German steel. This is German tool steel. There's all kinds of different stuff. There's Swedish steel. Steel is steel. It all comes down to who's heat treating it.
See you later, Jay's Modern.
Thanks for watching, dude.
Yeah.
See you in the next one.
He said, shoot, past 7, gotta go. Hi, Ken.
Oh.
Can you throw left-handed?
I am left-handed.
Dang it.
I'm not as good left-handed, but yes. Yes, I can. Seems to be all the rage lately in the knife throwing groups. Damn.
Actually, Emmett Knife and Axe, if you go back closer to the beginning of the video, he did throw tomahawks earlier.
Briefly. I throw tomahawks aren't my favorite. They're easy, in my opinion. Damn. I'm not far off.
No, you're not.
Fuck. Oh.
And you're at 712.
All right.
Jeff, you just keep throwing with us, buddy. Jeff said, I'm still here, just throwing.
Awesome. Thanks, dude. Oh, come on.
There it is!
Ah!
Yeah!
Come on!
There it is!
Dead center, bitch.
Ethan Cottonwood all day long.
I don't know if I've pinned a can with this knife.
I don't know.
Oh, I think I have before.
Yep.
I think I have, but it's been a long time. I think I did it last May. Ooh, yeah.
There it is.
That didn't take too long. Look at this bad boy
25
right
minutes.
there. Ooh, mwah. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you guys all had a Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We do these lives every Thursday. We do a giveaway the first Thursday of every month. Look forward to that. Email me if you have any questions about anything. Send me videos there. I'll analyze them for you, help you out with your throwing. Please subscribe if you can.
Thank you.
Another $1? Holy shit.
Tornado Heapy was a
Thank you,
sub
dude.
tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate that. That's awesome, man.
Thanks for all the people watching.
Yeah, no kidding, man. We really appreciate this.
Come
throw
back
every
next
day.
week.
Throw absolutely every day. It's important. You need that muscle memory. Peace. Later.